Hi and welcome to lesson 1. We're going to start with our relaxation technique. We're going to roll our shoulders backwards and forwards 5 times. So let's start with backwards. 1, 2, 3 and 5. And forwards. Well done. And we're going to take a deep breath from the diaphragm and let it out. And again. And again. Once more. Now, we're going to start by learning the note E and by clapping and playing 2 different rhythms today. But before we get on to the rhythms, which is the start of the lesson, we're going to learn about the different types of notes that are used in rhythms. So, the first note that I want you to learn is called a crotchet, which is 1 beat like this. Ta. So every time we say ta, think about it as 1 beat. And then the crotchet can be broken down into smaller parts. So what we have in part of our rhythm today are 2 quaver beats. Now a quaver, 1 quaver, is worth half a beat, half of a crotchet. So we're going to put 2 quavers together and it will sound like this. Ta-te, ta-te. And if you think about it, when you know how to play the quavers, it's going to be at the same time as 1 crotchet. So 1 crotchet is ta, 2 quavers, ta-te. In the same time as you play a crotchet, you can play 2 quavers, 2 half beats. Okay, so we're going to start now by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rhythm is ta, 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 te, ta, which is crotchet, crotchet, quaver, quaver, crotchet. Okay, once again, ta, 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 te, ta. Bar 2 is crotchet, 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 quaver, quaver at the end. Ta, 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 te. And before we can play this rhythm, we need to learn our first note, which is E. So we're going to take your clarinet, my clarinet, and we're going to learn the note E. Make sure you place your left hand at the top and your right hand is stabilizing the clarinet with your thumb under this rubber rest. If you have a rubber rest, you can get these rubber covers from any clarinet shop, music shop. If you just ask them for a rubber rest, you can put it on the metal bit of the clarinet here, and this will make it much easier for you to hold and play clarinet. Okay, so when you have it ready and comfortable, put your first finger on the first hole of the clarinet and cover it fully. The other 2 fingers should be above the holes. The same with the right hand at the bottom here of the clarinet. You shouldn't be putting your hand down like this or your fingers on the holes here, only at the top. So then you should be covering the back hole, the thumb hole, fully as well. If you don't, there may be a squeak, quite a large squeaking sound. So let's begin with the note E now, and we're going to make sure that you have a deep breath from the diaphragm. Put the mouthpiece in and we're going to do this note E for a count of 2, 4 and 6 beats today. So we'll start with 2 on each kind of beat. So we'll start with 2 beats, and now try 4 beats on each, and now 6 beats. We'll just do this one twice. Well done. Now you can practice this again and again, and it's very good for your diaphragm muscles and for your tone that you produce on the clarinet. So well done if you managed it today. What I want to do now is play the rhythm, just bar 1 of the rhythm, which is crotchet, crotchet, quaver, quaver, crotchet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that again. Bar 2 is ta, 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 tick. So the quaver's at the end of the bar. And again. Well done. So for practice, I want you to make sure that you do these rhythms, bar 1 and bar 2. Let's put them together now. Well done. So keep up the practice, and I'll see you next lesson.